Hello guys, Mr.orange here, and welcome back to a brand new video of City Skylines Xbox One Edition. So, welcome back to our beautiful big city of Orangewood. And in today's video, guys, we're actually gonna build something pretty amazing in this video because we are actually gonna build another unique building. Because if you didn't remember, in the previous video, we actually built another unique building. But in this video, guys, we are actually gonna build another unique building. So, in this video, guys, we're actually gonna build a unique building called Cathedral of Plenitude. I think I said it right. And if you cannot see, it's literally a big looking cathedral right here, and actually it's pretty expensive, but what it is, if you cannot see, it's actually a pretty big building, and actually it produces a little bit of noise pollution. So if you cannot see it, this gorgeous cathedral calibrates how fantastic the city has become open for all religious requirements. So in this video, guys, what I thought about doing here is actually maybe placing it somewhere in Northwich or maybe in New Orange. But what I thought about doing is actually maybe placing it somewhere here in in Northwich. But for the most part, guys, let's actually stop talking and let's actually get right into the video because I actually want to really place this cathedral. So let me put the game in fast forward time before we start, and let's actually find a good spot to maybe place this somewhere. So what I thought about doing here is actually placing it right here, but it's gonna create some noise pollution, but this building looks pretty amazing. So let's say I'm actually gonna place it maybe somewhere around here, maybe between these roads right here, or maybe somewhere around maybe here. That would be kind of a good idea, because it creates a lot of noise pollution, so we need to find a good spot. Let's say I'm actually maybe gonna place it somewhere around here. Maybe that looks like a good spot. Wow, that looks pretty amazing. Oh, okay, let me see how. Wow, that looks so cool. How does it look like from distance, from the far distance? Wow, that actually looks pretty beautiful. Can we actually zoom out and let's see what is happening there? Yeah, that doesn't look like great like when you zoom in, but for the most part, like if you zoom out, this looks pretty amazing. So that's pretty amazing. So we're gonna keep that building for sure. So what can we have? What can we expect here? So we can have visitors and tourists. Pretty amazing. So we're gonna have some tourists, maybe in Northwich and whatever like that. But for the most part, I hope that's gonna do a good job to make people happy, whatever like that. So yeah, for the most part, we're gonna leave that alone and let's look around here in our city. Because if you didn't remember, we had a lot of dead bodies here, but for some reason it's right now getting in control. If you cannot see, there's not a lot of dead bodies like in the previous video, guys, because if you didn't remember in the previous video, we had a lot of dead bodies and just most of all, everything was going out of hand. But I hope in this video is going to be everything good, because what I thought about doing is actually maybe placing another cemetery maybe. Because what I thought about doing is actually maybe placing one in New Orange. It would be kind of a good idea, because most of all dead bodies, most of all of our dead bodies are in New Orange. So let's say I'm actually gonna place a thingy right here. Let's say I'm actually gonna place it maybe here. It's kind of a good idea. So let's say I'm actually gonna place it right here. So there you go. That's looking not bad. So that's maybe gonna make some people happy. We're gonna have more places to bury people and whatever like that. But okay, that's gonna do the job for right now. So for the most part, our city's doing not bad. I don't see a lot of complaints like in the previous video, but that's doing pretty good. But let's actually check on our thingy right here, on our power and water, because I'm actually kind of worried about that. So how's our water and sewage? Okay, that's doing pretty good. And power, how is power doing? That's actually doing pretty good. We don't have to worry about that. And how is our garbage doing? Because I see there's a little bit of complaints about garbage somewhere around. There's some places they're complaining about garbage, like right here. There's not a lot of connection here, so we may have to do something about that. But okay, that's gonna do fine for right now. So let's see, what can we do here? Should we actually maybe place some more parks? I mean, it would be kind of a good idea, because if you cannot see, most of these places are actually pretty red and whatever like that. So let's say I'm maybe gonna place another park somewhere around in Orange Square, because if you cannot see, we don't have a lot of parks here. So let's say I'm actually maybe gonna build a beach volleyball court. That sounds like a good idea, but the problem is, if you cannot see, this land right here is actually, doesn't look that flat. So we have to, let's say I'm actually maybe gonna place it somewhere around here. But it's not gonna make a lot of people happy. So let's say I'm actually maybe gonna place it here. Why not? Just right next to the railway system right there. So we're gonna make some people happy. So that's gonna maybe gonna make some people happy. Actually, is it connected towards power? Do we have power here? No. Okay. Well, let's actually just move it a little bit towards the railroad track. Would be kind of a good idea. Let's say right here. Is it connected to power? Yes, it is. So. Okay, that looks a little bit dangerous, but still, they're gonna have fun, with the volleyball court and whatever like that. So there you go. So for the most part, everything is doing okay. Looks like people want more commercial shops, and I think more office zones, or actually maybe factory buildings. But let's say I'm maybe gonna play some more. Would it be kind of a good idea? Or maybe, like, should I actually maybe play some more office buildings? Would be kind of a good idea. Let's say, actually, is this zone? Is this actually a district right here? Okay, we can maybe expand a little bit of NATO district's district right here, and we can maybe zone some office buildings right here on this little section right here. So let me just zone this area right here with a district, so we can pretty much build some office buildings right here, and for the most part, you know, do some other stuff. So let's just do this nice and slowly, nice and, you know, nice and very, you know, needs to look pretty good. Okay, didn't mean to make that. Okay, just please be perfect. Just please work with me. Yeah, it's not looking that great. Don't worry, guys. I'll actually fix this. So this is gonna look pretty good for right now, I hope. So just nice and slowly. And let me just try to make this a little bit perfect, because it doesn't look that great right now. There we go, nice and slowly. There we go. That's looking much better right now. There you go, just fill in that little spot right here, and for the most part, that's looking not bad, but just like a little bit here, maybe. Let's say I'm actually going to do this little spot right here. There you go. So that looks not bad. So let's actually maybe zone this area right here with some more office districts right here. So let's actually give these places some office districts and these places some office districts. So that's gonna do the job for right now. But okay, are there any people right now in the thingy, in the cathedral? I'm actually kind of curious. How many people right now in? 40 visitors. That's not bad, and it actually looks pretty good right now. There's some people. I see some people just, you know, hanging around the cathedral. But that looks pretty amazing. Not lying, that looks like a pretty amazing building right here. Like, look how big is it? I'm actually pretty happy about that I actually placed that. So, okay, there's more oil pumping stations right here, just still complaining about here, or maybe factory buildings, whatever we call it. But I hope it doesn't get worse, because if you cannot see, there's like more and more buildings complaining here. So I hope it doesn't get bad. I hope it doesn't get worse, because that would be kind of a bad idea. So, let's see. For some reason, people want commercial buildings. So where can we actually maybe zone? Where can we maybe zone some more commercial buildings? Because people want more commercial buildings. But the problem is, there's not a lot of places that we can maybe zone some. I'm not gonna zone anything here, because if you cannot see, traffic's actually doing kind of bad there. We need to find a good spot for this. Like, I don't know. We could maybe zone. Actually, we could maybe zone some commercial buildings right here, because it's not gonna affect the thingy right here. It's not gonna get a, you know, how to say it, you know, it's not gonna, you know, the shopping districts are not gonna get sick by those people right here, because, you know, if we actually built here like people right here, that would be kind of a bad idea, because then they're gonna get sick and whatever like that, and that's kind of a bad idea. So we're gonna have some more commercial buildings, so that's gonna do the job for right now. Yeah, we cannot see people. Actually, do we have oil, or actually is our oil done? Because it's maybe empty. Oh wow. So that's why they're complaining, because there's no more oil in this spot right here. If you cannot see, there's like literally nothing of oil right here. Okay, well that explains it. So it looks like we actually maybe have to destroy all these thingies right here. I think we have to destroy New Marsh right here. So let's say I'm maybe gonna destroy some of these oil pumping stations right here, because if you cannot see, it doesn't look like they're actually pumping any oil, because if you cannot see, this spot right here doesn't have any oil. You know, there's a lot of green right here, but, you know, for some reason, you know, there's a little bit of oil right there. I'm not gonna zone anything there, but if you cannot see, most of all of our oil is gone, so that's kind of sad. But, you know, it's gonna be kind of a good spot where you can maybe, you know, zone some people in, but not for right now, because we have these two giant, you know, nuclear reactors or nuclear power plants, so I don't know about that. But, you know, let's just zone a few of those. So let me just destroy these places right here. There you go, and there you go. You get destroyed too. And if we want to remove all these ground pollution, we actually need to place trees. So let me actually go here, and let me just place a lot of trees everywhere, because that's gonna help our you know a little bit with our ground pollution. Okay, so apologies for my bad English, first things. But I hope it's gonna work with our ground pollution here, and I hope it will actually disappear, you know, faster. So I'm just gonna place a lot of trees everywhere, and I hope that's gonna work a little bit. There you go. I think that's enough for right now. So I hope the ground pollution is actually gonna go away sometime. But let's not worry about that anymore, and let's actually see around here what can we do maybe. How is our education doing for right now? High schools and elementary schools are doing fine. University is doing amazing like always. But let's say I'm maybe gonna destroy some more oil pumping stations, because if you cannot see, some of them that are complaining here, but I'm not gonna destroy more oil pumping stations because I think it's good for right now. Okay, so looks like how many dead bodies? Oh, actually, how many graveyards do you have right now? 0. Okay, well, we have to wait a little bit, because if you cannot see, there's still a little bit of people complaining here, but it's getting less. You know, there's less and less people complaining here. Like, there you go. Looks like Green Heights is actually doing much better than before. You know, we had a dead body apocalypse back then, but okay. For the most part, that's gonna do the job right now. Okay, so what can we do here? How is our thingy doing? So, you know what can we maybe check on maybe public transport, like always. So 2,000 people right now using the bus. That's a very good thing to see. 1,000 people right now using the metro stations. Very good thing to see. And actually a lot of people are using the looks like the ferry. That's actually kind of interesting. So, yeah, it looks like 165 people are actually using it. Oh, no, 156 people are using it. Sorry about that. But, okay, you know, there's some people coming in, people coming out of the city, but okay. That's doing pretty good. But, okay. There's a lot of complaints in New Purple District right here. Not in Purple District, but, like, in New Orange about garbage and whatever like that. Okay, well, let's talk about that. Oh, we actually forgot about something. We actually need to give these people some water. There you go. These little guys right here, they need some water. There you go. You're gonna get your water in a second right here. There you go. So now you're gonna have some water. Safe and drinkable water, I hope. You know, I hope we have safe water here. It's not gonna taste like, you know, some very dirty tap water, because that would be kind of a bad thing. But okay. I hope it's a delicious tap water. That's, you know, in New Orange right here. But okay, looks like people want more office districts for some reason. They actually want more office districts. They could maybe expand a little bit, but I don't want to expand this area right here. Like, I think it's good for right now. We could maybe make this a little bit bigger right here. Let's say I'm actually maybe gonna build some more thingy right here. Maybe some more factory buildings, because that's, you know, that's kind of a good idea. Let's say I'm actually gonna place some more of those right there. There you go, there's some building right there, so that's a very good thing to see. But for the most part, that's gonna do fine for right now. So, how many people right now in that fishing pier right there? Or actually restaurant pier? 25 people. Okay, you know, that's not bad. For a restaurant pier, that's not bad. So, traffic is actually kind of doing bad here in you know, kind of in Beechwood, but you know, it's doing, I hope it's actually gonna get better, because that's kind of a bad thing. But okay, for the most part, that's gonna do for right now. Okay. So let's actually check on our cathedral right here. So how many people right now in? Ooh, actually a lot of people. 85. Okay, 58 visitors and 13 tourists. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. So we're getting a little bit of garbage complaints, looks like. So, but okay, it's getting better. So for the most part, that's doing fine. Okay, people need water here. So let me just give them some water. There you go, just, you know, let me just give them a simple pipe job with some water. There you go, and there we go. There you go, you're gonna get some water, and for the most part, that's gonna do good for right now. But okay, look, okay, what is this? Oh, we actually, oh, wow, that's pretty old. We actually have this coal power plant that we actually, long time ago, we actually built this, but we can maybe destroy this, because we pretty much don't need this. So let's just destroy that, and let me just zone some. Okay, I don't want any commercial buildings. I want some thingy right here, factory buildings and whatever like that. So there you go. So it looks like we don't have any coal power plants right here and any like oil power plants, because if you do remember, we had a lot of oil power plants or whatever like that, because that was like our only amazing power, you know, thingy, amazing power source that we ever got. But right now we have these two big nuclear power plants that actually don't do a lot. You know, they actually produce a lot of power, but if you cannot see, you know, they don't create a lot of, you know, ground pollution or whatever like that. So they're actually doing a pretty good job right now. But for the most part, guys, what I'm actually doing is actually, let me actually go here, and let me actually go to, let's say I'm actually gonna go to Northwich, because why now? Because what I'm actually gonna do, guys, is actually end out this video right here, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit long for you guys out there. So let me just have a beautiful view of our new cathedral and Northwich in general. So for the most part, guys, what I'm actually do is actually end off this video here. So make sure to subscribe and like. It would be amazing if you could do that. It would be pretty amazing of you. And yeah, guys, see you next video. Bye.